God is working. I didn't know whether or not, when I was going to tell you guys or whatever, whatnot, but like literally, this is what's going on. I don't know how I'll edit the video so that you can see the sequence of the order of things, but I want to make sure that I at least just tell you, because I'm overwhelmed with joy and gratitude, and I'm just hoping that this can inspire and motivate somebody else. But God, I know how you rock. You're so cute. You're so cute. You're so cute. You better come in. Y'all, I have to do this every day. Convince her to put her leash on. No, thank you. You better come on. You the one that wants to go. I don't know why you like to run all around the house. Say every day, mommy, every day. You tell me to come on so we could go outside, and I get excited, and then I run all over the house. Oh my gosh, couture. This is a task every day. Oh gosh, that's wrong. Sorry, baby. Okay, come on, let's go. Come on, let's go, mommy. Let's go, mommy. Let's go, mommy.
Hey, shit, and that's nuts, baby. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Don't play with it.
Hey guys, what's good? It's Erica Cherie. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Saturday, July 15th. And I don't really know when this is going to go up. I don't know if this is going to be a part of, you know, my next vlog, or if I'm going to hold it until the phase 2 of it. Phase 1 is moving. It's time to move. It's super time to move. I have just grown out of this space. I work from home, so it's like home and work life can be a lot. You know, I have a certain section of my space, my place, just portioned out to work. But when you work from home, you're always thinking about work. And especially because my place is so tight, it's like in order to get from one place to the next, I still have to pass work. So in order to get from the bedroom to the kitchen, I still have to pass work. From the bathroom to the living room, I still have to pass work. And I have tried to Tetris and Etch-a-Sketch space a lot of times. Moving, let me move it over here. Let me move stuff over here. It's just been a lot. And I'm just over it and I need more space. So I'm still undecided. I'm just going to have a candid moment with you guys. I'm still undecided regarding what that looks like. Like, I love the development that I'm in. I love the area. So to move into a bigger unit, I really feel like that's what I'm leaning more towards. Just giving it one more year here and just moving into a bigger, more spacious unit. Versus a new place altogether. Just like a breath of fresh air. That would be Couture playing with her toy. So she wants to get in on the conversation too. But yeah, that's where I am. So phase 1 is literally today. I said, you know what? I'm just going to go buy some boxes and start purging and packing. So I can't necessarily tell you, oh Jesus, get out of there. And I feel like you're only doing it because you know that I'm on the vlog. When the attention is not on her, she's gonna find a way to make it about her. Phase 1 is I need to purge, get rid of things, and pack. I don't know where I'm going from there. So it kind of makes phase 2 exciting. That's why I'm like, do I hold off on this vlog until I, you know, it's like, okay, I was here, guys, and now I'm in a new place. Things are moving and I can't see you. Come here. like I said, do I just hold it in the archives for a few months and just say, all right, guys, we're finally able to move? Or do I just allow you guys to be a part of this journey? I don't know. I really don't know. I do have like a few months to make a decision, but the way time is going, we're already in July. And literally the way time is just like going like that, I just want to be ready. And that's the thing. Like sometimes, because I've been looking for a new place since last year at the top of the year. And we actually went to go look at a few locations. This was in the beginning of the year. Some of the agents were like, oh, well, when do you move? And we were like, oh, at the third quarter of the year. And the agent looked at us like, oh, you're starting off early. And to me, it was like, we need to get things in motion now so that we're not last minute, scrambling and looking for a place. However, it feels like the more I tried to do that in advance, I was getting frustrated because I couldn't find either what I wanted or I don't know. So I say that to say it's one side of the coin where it's like plan in advance, know what you want, get things in order, be prepared, have X amount saved on the side. And then the other side of the coin is let go and let God. When the time is right, the time is right. So that's where we are. That's really like my honest, truthful moment with you guys. I just know in my heart I need more space. We need more space. So I'm just purging, literally releasing and letting go of what doesn't serve me anymore in this space. And I'm so grateful for this unit. We've been here for 5 years and the time has flown. Oh, she's right here. She's right here, Mom. Say, Mommy, I'm right here. Time has flown and we went from not knowing how we would be able to afford it. Like you could literally hear the echoes in this place when we first moved in because we didn't have anything, to now we're like busting out of the seams, literally. So we're going to pray, purge, and pack, and then we'll see what God has from there. So that's what today's about. Let's get to packing. Well, let's get to purging and packing. I'm back, and I think I'm gonna start with the kitchen. You hear that? To get him, Mama. You got him? You got him, Mama? Who is that? You are protecting me? Dad's protecting you, Mommy. I'm protecting you, Mommy. I'm protecting you, Mommy. I'm protecting you, Mommy. That's a good girl. That's a good girl, Mama. That's a good girl. Yeah. Y'all see my carpet. She has just gone to town on it. You see it. Y'all see the rug. No, you're cute. Yeah, I know, but I'm telling on you right now because you did it. You did it. Mommy went out and bought a new carpet. You see how disrespectful she is. When we first got her, I had this like, it was like a rubber mat. That, they say it supports you while you're standing in front of the sink, washing dishes, blah, 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 whatever. Cooking. So we had that mat for a little minute. Well, when we got her, she would go to town on it, eating it, and I would find it like in her stool. And then she would throw it up in the middle of the night. Like I would wake up at 4:00 in the morning to her gagging, throwing up particles of things that she's not supposed to eat. So I threw it away and I went to Home Goods, and I saw some options in Home Goods. Stop. And they were like $25, $30, whatever, whatnot, and they were cute. I was like, well, maybe I should get these. And I knew that I wanted to get a woven mat as opposed to a rubber mat because of this little belly. Spirit said, don't get this $30 mat. Go ahead and get this $12 mat. retort. I mean, and you do it right in front of my face. It's like really disrespectful. Mama, stop. And that's why Spirit said, go ahead and get this $12 one. Because just because you buy a new rug, that doesn't mean she's going to stop eating on it. Which she hasn't. But I just feel better that she's not at least ingesting it. She's just tearing it up, eating it, clawing at it. Back to what I was saying. Today I'm going to start out with the kitchen and then work my way inward. Cello honestly has already started on his clothes. So I guess we're both kind of doing our own thing in regards to purging, which is totally fine. However we need to release is how we need to release. But I just find it beautiful and just humbling and interesting that in our own way we know that it's time to look for the next best thing. So however we need to release the old is our own personal yet collective way, you know, in harmony and unison. So let's get in this kitchen and get rid of old oatmeal and seasonings and Tupperware and all this crap that you just accumulate. That's what we're doing.
I just want a roughneck nigga on the tongue. You just wanna send me automatic with a drum. Ask me if I'm finished now, I just begun. I ain't giving out no nutty to no nigga just for fun. Are you dumb? Other man, I don't know no other man. You f like 100 niggas just for 100 bands. I don't even got me 100 bands. I'm still gonna make me 100 M's with 100 plans. Give me the peso, extendo. I carry just like a Prego. Get around with nigga called Petro. Shoulda knew it from the get-go. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it.
I was just expressing to you about, I don't know, I'm sorry if you can't see me. I don't know, you know, where we're gonna move, but I just know I need to start packing. This is what I just found. When Noah built the ark, it wasn't raining. And I used to keep this on the refrigerator, but I always loved it. So I kept it in the junk drawer. So this is confirmation that we need to just continue to move forward in packing a box the same way Noah built the ark and it wasn't raining. If you needed a sign, let me go ahead and thumbnail this. Okay. And we're keeping this. Some stuff that you just can't throw away. Cello's niece. I love you, Cello. Heart. From F-O-R-O-M, from Sanai. Isn't that cute? Also bring your toys. The next time we came to visit her, she wanted us to bring our toys to her. I mean, it's just some things you just can't throw away. Aw, happy birthday, Cello. I can't throw this away. I'm gonna keep it until she goes to prom. And I'm gonna show it to her.
Just lay it. Spin or play it. My hitters don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. They stay with it. I'm okay with it. It's when they come to me, they'll play with it.
Easy on me, yeah, that's something that I stay with. The brothers, they ain't really nothing to play with. Steady chatting when I ran down, she ain't say shit. My hitters gon' banquet. Fuck around and get dangerous. She's acting like bimbos. To my Timbo. Toes, no, I ain't playing games, no Xbox, Nintendo. Real bitch, no force. I stand on it, that's 10 toes. Pulled up with the big body with the dog tints on the window.
He says she's so sweet, they gon' wanna lick her right off. Let them taste the then I kick them out right after.
Got these niggas vexed cause I curve them when I want. Get his wig pushed back if the nigga try to fall.
Y'all, I think I have. This is considered an extra large box. I have 2 of these and 2 large boxes from Home Depot. I want to tell you guys, one of these was like, I feel like it was like $6 or $8. I got 2. It may have been a little more for the extra large, and then the large was maybe between 4 and 8. I don't know, something like that. Either way, in my head, I was like, Cello would kill me if he knew, you know, just lighthearted. If he knew that I paid for boxes that he could have just got from the back of, I don't know, any other store. But, you know, sometimes when you get boxes that have been, like, thrown out, like, sometimes they may have something in them from, like, if something spilled inside of her. I don't know. I just wanted some nice, clean boxes. Whatever. Mind you, in addition to him killing me for buying these expensive boxes from Home Depot, when we move, I won't say if, when we move and we decide to stay in the same complex but move to another unit, he's going to say, you bought new boxes not to move across the state, across the city, across the district, but just to move across the building. We could have just had, yeah, I did. I wanted the experience. I wanted the feels of moving. Yeah, I did. And that's why I did it while you were asleep. I know what I did.
I just fell apart reading it.
My mom gave me these, so I'm definitely not tossing them. I don't even know if she gave them to me, like, ownership, but we like to have, like, you know, a little party, house party. So she let me borrow them years ago. I still have them. I'm not returning them until she requires them back. I bought this bubble cushion. I feel like I spent less than $50. Maybe it was less than 30. Maybe it's less than 50 at Home Depot. But, you know, and I'm sure one could possibly say, Erica, you could have got newspaper. Yeah, I could have, but I didn't. You know how when you know you're going out of town, you spend more money on shopping pre-trip than the actual trip. Well, the thing is, I wanted the experience. I wanted the packing experience, be it across the seas, across the states, across the hallway. It don't matter. And honestly, I did well because I really wanted the sleeves. They have bubble wrap that comes in actual sleeves. I said, no. Let me go a generic, economic, conservative route and cut it on my own. So in my head, it's a plus. A for Erica. A plus for Erica.
Don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it. Just lay it. Spin or play it.
It's actually good afternoon, so I'm not even gonna lie to y'all and say good morning. Good afternoon. We just got back from Couture's walk. It's about midday. Gym, walk tour, about to hop in the shower. I have a meeting with a brand marketing strategist that I'm really excited about in the next 45 minutes. So I'm just gonna hop in the shower and get ready for that. But I just want to check in with y'all, let you know how things are going. Excited about this meeting, and it's gonna be kind of like putting the mirror to your face. I have been praying for months now for God to just really touch me, and personally and in my business, for God to bless me to become a better businesswoman. Yes, I do have businesses, but I do feel like I need a little bit more molding personally into professionally, so that they grow how I want them to and how they should, so that I can serve on a better and bigger platform. So my concept of, God, please just mold me into a better businesswoman, was that he was just or she, you know, was just going to like mold me like Michelangelo overnight. He would just clay me, and you know, my business would grow and I would just develop these skills, which they're doing, but he had other plans in mind. He literally sent somebody my way who is an amazing businesswoman, who literally like just hit me up, and we're actually friends, growing our friendship. And she hit me up and she was like, you know, Erica, I'm thinking about adding on consulting under her repertoire. She has a few successful businesses, and she was like, you know, I'm thinking about adding on consulting for small businesses and brands under my repertoire, and I would love to take you on as my first, or actually as a beta test to see if it's something that I really want to do, to include more clients. No charge. Just want to see how this goes. She was like, my only request of you is that you follow through on the program, because she said, I'll fire you as my client if you don't. Ma'am, one, I almost want to cry. Two, thank you so much. Three, yes. And I told her, I was like, I have never been fired before in any of my jobs. But this is not going to be the first time either. I'm going to do whatever it is that you tell me to do, because I need the help in here so that it's executed properly. So I just wanted to like give that little small testimony. God literally sent someone my way, as opposed to me thinking that I was either going to have to go harder in the paint, like hustle harder. You know, you think of all of these concepts when it comes to the success of your business and how it's going to unfold, but God had other plans, and I'm so grateful, because I feel like I'll be able to grow and nurture a part of me that's either been unattended to because I didn't know how to tend to it. And I really do feel like it reflects in your business, because I am passionate about the things that I'm doing. It's not just like I'm doing them for a check. I'm really passionate about my businesses, so a part of me is incorporated into it, and that could be a good or a bad thing, because it's like, if I'm on it, I'm on it, and my passion and drive for it keeps me going. But if I'm having a low moment where I'm like, it's not going the way I planned, you know, that depression can kind of like kick in, and let my baby tell me it could be functioning depression. You know, one time, y'all, he told me that I was going through functioning depression or something like that. I didn't even know what that was. I didn't even know that existed. In my head, the concept of depression is you lay on the couch, you don't do anything, I was going on about life. I was always busy doing stuff, but you know, it was a facade for everything else that was going on. So I say that to say being passionate about your business is a great thing. So I'm looking forward to using the tools that will continue to drive me to nurture my business and nurture me as a businesswoman, so that it continues to grow, as opposed to talking myself out of certain things about business because I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? When you think that it's your business, you could think that, oh, I know everything, or I don't know that, so let me not worry about it. Like, a lot could go on. Needless to say, God answered my prayers, and I'm so thankful. And I'm looking forward to meeting with her and just really getting the ball rolling. I'm looking forward to facing myself as a businesswoman, to see what changes need to be made. And I think what's going to be interesting is the self-doubt and the talks that I've had in my head aren't even going to be that deep when I actually address it. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes, let's say if she's like, well, what do you think is going wrong with da-da-da, or why are your numbers looking like this, or blah, blah, blah. In my head, I could take it back to, oh, well, when I was in the 4th grade, trauma. And she could be like, no, Erica, you should probably just post more. Or you should probably just take some things away. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be just as black and white as that for a different result. But I've been in my head about me not doing the right thing in the right way, and just, child. Anywho, I'm excited. I'm going to take you guys with me. Probably do a montage of it. And we'll see how it goes. So I'll check in later because I don't want to be late. That's another thing we're working on. I'm going to be early. I'm not even going to leave. We're supposed to meet at 2 o'clock. I'm going to leave at 1:45. And we're meeting on site in the business center. So it's not like I have to walk far. The business center is 4 minutes away. But I don't want to be late. I want to show up for myself on time because this is a blessing. And I don't want to be late. So I'll check in later.
Got the full body do-rag out.
What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that like Stockton. Just joshing. I'm spending this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10. I can put the ball in the end zone, put a bad bitch in the friend zone. This shit sound like an intro jet song. Give me that tempo. Ooh. Told cool, he a fool with this shit. Told her don't let her friends know. In the building, I move like a dime. Eating fettuccine or Vincenzo's. I like to call it a passion. I can be sitting relaxing. Peachy, we getting some traction. I'm at the videos packing. I'm digging her accent. I got a beauty Simon belt on me, and she tryna get it unfastened. That's my type of distraction. That's my type of she Latin. Got my own flow and I'm about to get a patent. Brand new sheets for the bed they satin. Y'all wasn't tuned in back then. I swag they keep jacking. I ain't doing no verse, quit asking. What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that like Stockton. Just joshing. I'ma spend this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10. I can put the ball in the end zone, put a bad bitch in the friend zone. This shit sound like an intro jet song. Give me that tempo. Told cool, he a fool with this shit. Told her don't let her friends know. In the building, I move like a dime. Eating fettuccine or Vincenzo's.
Hey, hey. Never. Hey y'all, so I didn't know whether or not I was gonna get on. A lot's been going on. Having my worship service right now. It's Saturday. God is working. I didn't know whether or not when I was gonna tell you guys or whatever, whatnot, but like literally, this is what's going on. I don't know how I'll edit the video so that you can see the sequence of the order of things, but I want to make sure that I at least just tell you because I'm overwhelmed with joy and gratitude, and I'm just hoping that this can inspire and motivate somebody else. I have been living, well, we have been living in this same apartment for about 5 years. 1 bedroom, work out of it, whatever, whatnot. My business has grown from it. He's done great things, and we've like literally, I like to call it like, let me turn down the TV just a bit. We've like etch-a-sketched, I could possibly be telling you how old I am, etch-a-sketched and Tetrised our way around this living workspace for years. And we've moved things around and just tried to create the space, and now we've just literally outgrown it. Like we're busting out of the seams. So our lease is up in September, and back in January we started like, you know, apartment hunting. Right now we're not ready to purchase, and we live in Florida, South Florida. The way things are going with home insurance and everything, like we're just not rushing ourselves to like be in a situation that we just can't enjoy just to try to appease others. That's just how we are. We're different. We always have been and probably will always be. Anyway, we like to say that we're unmarried and unbothered. We've been together for 21 years and we're still smiling at each other. So that's all we got right now. Our lease is up in September. So back in January, we started apartment hunting. And, you know, we opened ourselves up to, because he's like, babe, whatever makes you happy, we'll rock with that. So that's why I kind of said he was like, whatever we find that we like, let's just do it. Well, back in January, we couldn't find anything that like really just resonated. Like when I found this place online. I hadn't even seen it yet, but like the second that I clicked on it, I said, that's our next house. And it literally, it was like I felt it. So back in January, in my head, I'm like, I already know my heaven season's approaching. I'll be done with that possibly about May or June. And right when you look around the corner, it'll be September. So I don't want to wait until the last minute. So we had been looking, hadn't found anything. And truthfully, I love the area that we're in. We're on the outskirts. But to me, it's nothing for us to just hop on the expressway, get into the city of where we need to go, and then come back home in peace. So I love the neighborhood. It's just this particular place, our unit, too small for what we're doing. So like I said, back in January, even when we went and met with some of the other, leasing agents in the developments, when they asked when you were moving, or, when are you going to be ready to move, and we said September, they kind of looked at us like, oh my gosh, you're here in advance, or like you're planning way ahead of time. And in my head, I'm like, I feel like I'm behind, but whatever. So like I said, back in January, February, March, couldn't really find anything. So of course we get offered our renewal here for this particular unit. I'm like, babe, I can't do it anymore here. Like, I'm literally like choking. And he's like, well, just see it as the blessing is. If we don't find anything, we at least know that we've got the renewal one more time or one more year here in this space. So, he's always one to like kind of bring me down, to like cut off my anxiety, which I need. He really does help balance me out, and just, it's okay. At least the blessing is, so I received it. But knowing how I am, I'm like, nah, thank you. And God, thank you. I'm not being funny on that. God, thank you. Yes, that is a blessing. At the end of the day, we still have a roof over our head, and we still are able to renew this spot, if anything. But God, I know how you rock. And God, I know you. So please open up, something that we'll really enjoy, and we can be, comfortable. So, something said, go back on where we're living, go back on the website and see what other bigger units they have in mind. So I've been looking at this one 2-bedroom that a few of my neighbor friends, they live in, and I really love their space. In my head, I'm like, okay, I could do office here, like work area here, like it's just more spacious. So I had been looking at that particular style, and it hadn't been available. And then what they had available, I didn't like the view. So I knew, like, when I talked to a girlfriend of mine who lives in the unit, like, she was like, Erika, just be specific in what you want. And so I'm one to write it out. I journal in the morning, I meditate, I'm going to like write it out. So I wrote out exactly what I wanted. I knew the type of finish that I wanted, the type of flooring, the scenery, because I love scenic views. Currently we have a sunset view. I knew I wanted to be on a particular floor. I just knew all the details, and I wrote them out. So this was about maybe a month ago. Mind you, currently right now it's July 21st. So a month ago, June. So I wrote my list out. I literally heard God say, wait until July 15th. Because at this point, I'm on the website every day. They have some units available in the style that I like, but it's not the view that I like. It's not the building that I want to be in. So I'm like, I'm getting anxious, and I'm starting to look and do my research based off of anxiousness as opposed to excitement. And when you're on those different like energies, things don't fall through like they should. So I heard God say, wait until July 15th. So when I heard that, I stopped looking, I stopped going online, I just let it be. July 15th comes. That night, we shut down for the day. I finished work, took my shower, just relaxed and rested. That night, a unit became available. I said, okay, God. A unit in the style that I wanted became available, similar to my neighbor's unit. So I said, okay, guys. So I looked at it, but once again, and we even looked at it. We looked at one of the units close to it, like maybe 2 months ago. But once again, we didn't like the view, and the view was right across from another building in which your neighbors could literally like look to see, hey girl, what you cooking? And I hate that. Like, I like privacy, even though like I love my space to be out in the open. I still want my privacy because, you know, I'm a free spirit. Take that for what you want. But I'm a free spirit, and I just like openness and, you know, privacy. So, where was I? July 15th. I take a look at the website. They have some more units available. And even when I spoke with the agent, maybe about 2 months ago, she was like, give yourself a little bit more time because some things are going to open up. They usually have, I guess, you know, people kind of move out during summertime. So July 15th, there's a unit available, the same style that my neighbor has. Something said, explore other options. So they have 2 bedrooms, but different styles and setups and layouts of 2 bedrooms. So something said, get out of your head and just look, just explore. So I started looking at all of the different types of 2 bedrooms and the 3 bedrooms. Now let's all keep in mind, there's an increase in cost. Let's just keep this in mind. So there was one particular 2 bedroom that really caught my attention. Larger square footage than what I had been looking at from my neighbors, and of course, increase in cost. But for some particular reason, it just really caught my attention. This particular unit, every time I would walk Couture in the morning, it was something about that location that just felt good. So, I take a look at the layout, I take a look at the virtual tour online, and of course I take a look at the price. And I'm like, all right, Lord, you know we need to move. You know, I've tried my hardest to be ready and be prepared. I just wanted to be prepared and not get caught off. You know, I just like to be prepared. So I go to the front office, and well, like I said, God said wait until July 15th. I go to the front office to get a key and to check the unit out, and I have Cello and Couture come with me and meet me. So I'm going to insert that video. Neither one of us had physically seen it inside, but it felt good and it felt right, and I was nervous. We go inside, look at the unit. I love it. Love it. Spacious. It's got the finishes that I want. The scenery is beautiful. It is a sunrise view as opposed to a sunset. And even when I told him, he was like, you know, you're gonna miss your sunset view. And I was like, it's okay, baby. Like, you know, sometimes you need a different vantage point and perspective, because there would be sometimes in this unit that I would want to see the sunrise, or, you know, if you guys have followed me, I'll go up to the rooftop to catch the sunrise. So this particular unit allows me to see the sunrise. And sometimes you do need a change of pace, space, just to be inspired. So it just literally has everything. Perfect workspace for me to just expand more with the business. So of course there's talk of price. Now mind you, keep in mind, we're in July. God said July 15th. We're in July. In my head, our lease is up September 18th. I go down to the leasing office. They're like, okay, well, let's start to get your paperwork going for the application of it. So I went that day, and then when I came back home, I prayed on it. God was like, okay, wait until July 21st till you make any moves. I said, okay. So July 21st, I go back down just to get an update. They're like, and mind you, July 21st was yesterday. They're like, okay, Erica, so about that unit, in order for us to get you in at that price, because the way the market is going, nothing is like consistent. So a unit could be a price one day, and in the next week it could have increased. So they're like, in order to get you in at that lowest price, your move-in would have to be August 3rd. My lease is up September 18th, August 3rd. So in my head, I'm like, she was like, you can either move in August 3rd or August 17th. August 17th, it'll increase a little bit, but by like $50 or $60 or whatever. So I come back home. I was like, look, can you just give me a day, give me the weekend to think it over. I'll let you know my decision on Monday. Now, mind you, yesterday was the 21st. I come home, I tell Cello, his eyes open wide, and we've literally just been in a space of shock and awe. And what are we gonna do? Shock, awe, what are we gonna do? So in my head, once again, listening to God say wait until July 21st, it allowed July 15th, I was able to find the place that I really wanted, not knowing that it was already under my nose. July 21st, God set it up in place so that we would get the best deal for it. So, with that being said, once again, the lease is up in September 18th. So we're kind of like thinking, okay, we got enough time to put aside this much to take our time in. And that was another thing. I was like, all right, babe, after prom season, I really want us to start purging and packing because I don't want to be last minute. I mean, do I have like OCD? Man, I don't know. I just didn't want to be last minute in finding a place, which is why we look back in January, and unpacking this place. I just wanted to, just kind of enjoy the flow. The way things are going now, when God guides, this is my point. When God guides, you got to just trust him. Ask for what you want and trust him, and then just give it to him. Because I did not think that back in January, in advance, me trying to control the situation. If any of y'all have my same personality trait, I'm sure y'all are watching this video. And amen. Because I just really thought that I would be able to like just have things in proper order so that I wouldn't have anxiety. I'm trying to do everything that I can not to be anxious, to have everything go in a perfect flow. But when it's for you and God says yes and God says move, you have to do that. And so now we're at the point where it's like, babe, it's no point in waiting until August 17th. It's July 22nd. August 3rd, we might as well move. Like, what are we waiting for? He's off for the next few days. He got a longer weekend. We could just put pedal to the metal, purge and pack boxes, and be ready by August 3rd. I just really wanted to share this because, we're not quite yet at our vlogs in which we are showing you our trips to Paris yet, our new Rolls Royce yet. We're still up and coming, we're still figuring life out. We're still working hard to, achieve dreams, goals. Not to say that those vloggers aren't. I'm not. But we're just kind of like, we're here. So I just hope that it inspires, encourages, and motivates somebody to step out on faith. It's just looking back at it, I knew what I wanted, and so much so that I wasn't willing to settle for what I did not want, and I was willing to trust God in finding the perfect place at the perfect time. Letting that control go. Ooh, child. But, you know, I woke up this morning anxious, a bit anxious. The other night, I couldn't sleep for anything. I was up until like 4:30 in the morning, and I talked to my mom every day. And, you know, I was like, Mom, I really couldn't sleep. She was like, what was wrong? I was like, you know, just in my head. And truthfully, we haven't told anyone, because we just really want to make sure that this is the best decision for us. So we haven't said anything. We said our prayers, giving it to God, and just letting God work it out. So it's been hard for me not to go to my mom and be like, Mom, this is what's going on. Da, 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 da. This one we're really just winging out on faith. Possibly by the time she sees this video, she'll be like, girl, why you didn't tell me? I just really wanted to just make sure that I didn't have any outside influences. Now, mind you, my mom supports everything that I want to do, except for me becoming a stripper. But that's another story. You know how you say things just to get your parents riled up, just to get a reaction out of them? That's what I do. And every time she falls for Erica, you cannot be a stripper. Okay, Mom, that's not going to stop me from mentioning it again next week. If I know I'm going to get a reaction from you, I'm going to mention it again. Anyway. Yeah, this has just been interesting, not to mention it to my mom, my sister, because we're really close, so we talk about everything. But this is one of those things where we just kind of had to like come to the altar, the three of us, me, Cello, and Couture, and just ask God for favor, for direction, for expansion, for abundance, like just everything. And in as anxious as we both feel, our spirits are still led to keep moving. I don't know if anybody's ever been there, but it's like, I'm nervous, but I'm going to keep going. Oh, child. So that's what today's about. He went to go get some groceries, because in all of it, I just really want to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lord, please just let us continue to just have joy in our hearts and in our spirits through this transition. Like, I don't want to be fussy. I don't want to be, you know, how sometimes you can be anxious that it turns into anger. You know, just because you don't know what to do with that emotion. Like, you know it's coming from somewhere, so it's going to turn into an attitude. Because this is different for the both of us. Like, this is quick pace for the both of us. So I don't want to have an attitude and, you know, have him in a position where it's like, well, I'm nervous too. Sometimes you forget. Because sometimes men don't always show their emotions. So it's like, okay, I'll wear my emotions. That's another story. Today we're enjoying it. Today we're enjoying the process. I wanted to share it with you guys. Yeah, I wanted to share it with you guys. If it motivates one person, congratulations to you on whatever your dream is ahead, and trusting God in the process of it. So today we're going to enjoy purging and packing more of the kitchen, and tomorrow we'll purge and pack the bedroom, because they have to come and do a survey of our unit just to make sure there's no damage or anything. We also have to paint our walls. We have an accent wall here, an accent wall there. So when God says go, go. Hey y'all, so I'm about to go check out another unit in another building. Remember, I was packing up boxes, didn't know where I was moving to, but that's that spirit of faith. So I just got the key to go check it out. This is my first time seeing it. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Cello's gonna meet me here with Couture. He doesn't know. I told him, I was like, yeah, it's the same unit style we've been looking at, but it's not. It's a little bigger, which means it's more pricier. This is my first time seeing it. I only saw what they had online. I'm nervous because I think I like it based off what I saw online. It's bigger, more money, but sometimes you gotta just, you know, step out on faith. So Here we go. Here we go. He's not here yet. Yeah, I see it. I need the space. I need the space, and I need the space. It's just time. I need the space. We need the space. And we've been cramped up for so long. But I know that if God has this for us, He's going to provide all the means that we need to receive it and to enjoy it. That's been another prayer. Like, we just want to enjoy it. We don't want to have to stress over bills. We just want to enjoy it. The walk was not that bad. I'm nervous. I'm going to wait for him to come with Couture, because I don't want to see it without them first. There they are coming. Y'all took the elevator? Y'all took the elevator?
Yeah, you smell good.
Huh?
Yeah, you smell good.
You smell me from there? Aw. Hey, Mama. Hey, Mama. You smell me? Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. I love you. Lord, please let this key work.
So what the hell is this thing?
Child, they don't have to fix it. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Well. Ooh. I'm coming.
This is the master.
That's not the master?
That's the master.
Well, how do you know?
The master doesn't share that.
This is big. Huh? What's wrong? You shaking? Couture, what do you think? I love that. With shoes and bags. What you think? I do too. I like that right on mine. You should. Maybe I think this is the master's.
The master doesn't share that happen.
Well, but I.
This bathroom, as soon as you come in, you share with the public.
Oh.
I mean, with any of your guests. See? This bathroom, typically, you not going to keep this door closed. And that way your guests come in the house. You got to keep this locked, keep this locked.
She'll tell us. Hey, Mama. She'll tell us. She'll tell us.
Okay. Oh, this is the corner unit. Okay.
Go out there. Oh, Cello, I'm in love.
Yeah, 42 last
Can you still see? You can still see a little sunset. God was guiding today, and when I tell you he pushed me to the limits, it was like it was just a moment where all I could do was surrender. Okay, God, have it your way, because I'm done trying to figure it out on my own. Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. I'm in and out. Well, y'all are about to see something of what's going on. I can't wait to share and post this video. There's so many moving parts to it, so who knows what day this is. I actually do know. It is well, let me turn around and then you'll find out what it is. See all of this? All of this is happening right now. All of this is happening right now. Yeah. Yeah. So, it is moving. Well, I'm moving. It is the day before my last day in this apartment. I cannot believe, like, when I first moved in here, everything was clear. There was nothing in here. I had actually, I used to sew on the floor. And as business grew, I was able to invest in more equipment, more machines, but I always worked from the living room space. And as you can see, like, even that started to get, like, confined and so small, like. So I would literally just have my clients just come in this area. I would use the curtains, close the curtains out, and just have them to come in this little waiting area. You know, I created just a nice little spot. But God has been guiding. And when I tell you it was quick. So quick and so unexpected. But I just want to share that I literally just finished my last order with my last customer in this apartment. A lot of orders, customers, like business has gone on, and I'm so grateful. You know, I'm so grateful. I'm so proud of myself. My baby always tells me, you know, finish out the last like it's the first. So I always, you know, just make sure that the experience is top notch. And my last client received all of me, per usual, but we moving, y'all. We moving. Tomorrow we are moving. I finally had I'm gonna be honest with you, everything happened so quickly. It was like stages of, oh my gosh, I got, like, for years I've been like, I need some more space. Either I just need some more space. I'll hold off on that. I just need some more space. I don't know what that looks like. I need to move. Like, I just need some more space. So at the top of the year, we started looking, didn't really find anything. About 6 weeks ago, I purchased some Home Depot boxes, didn't know where I was going, knew that the lease was going to be up in September. I just purchased Home Depot boxes and started packing the kitchen up. I didn't know where I was going, but I knew I was getting out of here. I didn't know where I was going. So once I did that, the universe was like, she's ready. She's ready. And it came just like that. So I can't wait to show and share the next place. But after everything, well, as things started happening, it was like, oh my gosh, baby, we're moving. Like, I went through 4 different, maybe 5 or 6. Oh my gosh, we're moving. Oh my gosh, we're moving. Oh my gosh, we're moving. Like, I went through a lot of different, we're moving. Did I really just manifest this? We're moving. 14 days. We're moving. Baby, we're moving in 13 days. Did this really just happen? So I did get nervous and scared because it's like, oh shit, I really did manifest this. This is really happening. So I just went with it. This is like definitely a poignant chapter in my life when I can really say I surrendered and just really went with it. Because usually, like I said, top of the year, I was trying to get things going in motion so I wouldn't have to scurry last minute. I can't even say that this was last minute. This is just right on time when the blessing came, and I just went with it. So we're moving. Just finished out my last customer in this unit. So grateful for everything that this unit I experienced. It taught me things. I grew, I detached, I added, I gained. I got couture. And I need to go let her out the room. Couture tries to be in on the fittings, and I'm like, Couture, you can't be doing that. People don't want you jumping all over them. Anyway, so as you can see, a ton of boxes. I'm excited. I'm super excited. Anxious, like it's a little bit of the feels. Anxious, nervous, but ready. All of that. Anxious, nervous, but ready. And open to just receive the more, because I want more. So I rather just leap out in faith for the more than just stay complacent of where I've been and just been unhappy, and it's just time. So I hope that this inspires or motivates somebody to follow your happy. It's so much going on in the world. You can have a slice of happiness, go for it. And just trust. So, anywho, that's that. I just wanted you guys to see what was going on so that you could see how God is guiding. I'll check in later. Probably tomorrow, moving day. I'll check in later. Bye. I'm gonna go let Couture out. I love you too. We did it. And we doing it again. And this time bigger. And this time better. We did it together.
I know.
But we got Couture.
That's what I meant.
Okay, together. Congratulations, baby.
Congratulations.
You could have gave me some ice. You're so ghetto.
I could have gave myself some ice.
I'm so excited. It's moving day. I'm so freaking excited. Moved today. Hey, babe. Excited?
Very.
I'm excited. We just prayed. We just twerked. All of that. Y'all.
I booty shake. I don't feel it.
He just twerked.
I'm still a thug.
Whatever. Anywho, guess what? That'll be my office space. That'll be the boutique. That'll be where the slays take place. No longer in between the couch and the kitchen. And I'm so excited. Okay, it's time to move these boxes. I'm pretty sure we ain't gonna be, no, we'll still be excited, but we'll be tired by the end of the night because we got a lot to move. But we have movers coming in 12 minutes, so we about to go back to the old place. But we got the keys. Y'all have been with me on this journey, so 2 months ago we had the boxes and didn't know where we were living. Today, glory to God, we got the keys for the boxes to go. Ain't he good? I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. You ready, mommy? Come on in.
Mom, I was thinking it was sort of like the same as yours, but 2 bedrooms.
You thought I was feeling you?
Hey, fabulously almost fell. You know what? I'm actually going to keep that in because y'all need to know. Y'all need to know she's clumsy at times. She can't help it. Guess where I am? Hey, Mom. 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 Couture, do you always have to get time? 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 Oh, just excited. I am at the new place because, you know, we moved. Super excited. We actually just got a larger unit from where we were, but y'all already have seen by now, you have seen the trajectory of the blessing and the miracle and the manifestation, because it was time to move out of the old place, and God truly opened up doors so that we could expand into a larger unit, 2 bedrooms, one of which is now my office space. And I'm so excited. I don't even mind showing you guys the mayhem of all of this that I have to go through, discard, I guess, you know, organize, all that good stuff. Y'all know what it's like when it comes to moving. I'm not even about to fake the funk. I'm just excited and blessed to have this space, like, to do it. Y'all, you saw where I came from, like literally working and creating in between the kitchen and the sofa. So like for me to be in my own space, I'm just so excited to be able to close the door after I finished a day of work, and like really disconnect, because it was difficult to not think about work when it's literally staring at you while you're trying to wash the dishes. It was rough, but we made it through. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. And like I said, by now you've seen the journey and how everything like literally happened. It felt like overnight. It felt like overnight. Like, this is like my heart's joy right now. So we're unpacking. The living room and kitchen is pretty much good and unpacked. We still gotta take care of our bedroom. My closet is clean, and my side of the closet, I should say, is organized how I want it. He needs some help with his. That's all we gonna say. But yeah, so for now, I've just kind of been looking at how I want things to go, how I want things to flow, because it's a lot of space between like me having to sew in one area. Here she is. Sew in one area, cut in another area. I'm gonna have like a boutique style setup, so when my guests come, you know, they can lounge and feel like luxury. I have the little fitting room area. Like, I'm just so freaking excited. Y'all know I've been on Pinterest to just get inspiration on how I want the layout, because I told myself, like, I do not want the same, not necessarily vibe, but state of mind that I had in my old place, carrying it to this place. You know, I want to make sure that I'm working with intention, with clarity, effectiveness. I just want all the elements of success. I don't want a lot of chaos going on. I want to be able to think clearly, so that I can perform at my best. So it's okay with me that all of this is like, sometimes you need to just sit in your own, you know what? Sometimes you need to just sit on your own stuff and see what it looks like, so that you can be honest with yourself of, do I really need this? Is this really serving me? If it is, maybe I should do something different with it, put it up in a different place, like that type of stuff. So that's what we're gonna do today. I hope that we could get it done in a few hours, but if it takes 2 days, that's okay. So you guys are gonna help me along the way. And of course, Couture. Mama. Yeah, you. Yeah. You're, yeah. They see you. You got mommy's bodysuit. You have my socks. Mind you, oh, don't walk away. Don't walk away now. Mind you, she's got a box full of toys, but it's getting so bad. Like, she's so freaking cute. Whenever, you know, I go to take my shower, whatever, whatnot, she slides on in the bathroom. And I'm like, okay, awesome. She's gonna like just chill out with mommy, lay on the floor while I'm in the shower. She'll do that for like 45 seconds. And then once I'm in there, she takes that opportunity to sneak off with whatever garments have been placed on the floor. Bra, socks, whatever, like whatever. And so now she literally tore into my bodysuit. So it's hers. She's so cute though. She's so cute. But she hasn't gone into my shoes that are in the closet. Chella was like, your closet looks really nice. Those shoes aren't gonna look like that when your puppy hey, my child is perfect. You talk about your own child, but don't talk about mine. I got the most perfect one in the puppy parlor. Right, mama? Mama? Yeah. Yeah. You ready to help mommy unpack? She's already settled. Y'all look at her. Mama, you ready to help mommy unpack? You got your little princess bed going on? You gonna help me unpack? You're so cute. I can't stand it. You're so freaking cute. You're so cute, mama. You're so cute, mama. Okay, you might say, mama, you know I hate it when that camera's in my face. Get used to it, girl.
I gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day you die, you gon' touch the sky. You gon' touch the sky, baby girl. Testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day you die, you gon' touch the sky. Yes, yes, yes. Guess who's on third? Lupe still like Lupe in the third. Here like here till I'm bitter on the curb. Peach fuzz buzz, but bitter on the verge. Let's slow it down like we're on the serve. Bottle shaped body like Mrs. Butterworth. But before you say another word, I'm back on the block like I'm laying on the street. I'm trying to stop lying like I'm Rob, but I'm not mine when I'm laying on the beat. On guard, a touche, Lupe, cool as the undog, but I still feel possessed as a gun charge. To come as correct as a pawn.
You say nothing's wrong at all, baby. I say that we falling off, lately. Maybe we just ain't been on the same page. In my mind, I'm done biting. In your heart, you keep trying.
Alright, y'all, so this was going to be a montage, but what I'm showing you guys is pieces that I didn't wear at all, purchased, didn't wear at all, wore only in the fitting room, wore only at my house to play dress up, wore once. So I decided to start a Poshmark store. So these items, I've already listed the majority of them. They're on Poshmark, but look how cute this dress is. So when I bought it, I was like, oh, I'm going on a yacht. I'm gonna have a nautical dress to go out on a yacht. Haven't been. So I was like, you know what, Erica, why are you holding on to this? A lot of these things that I purchased, it was when we went under lockdown, and I didn't know if the world was gonna end, so I was like, let me just go shopping. That's why some things have price tags on them. They still have tags on them, like, but we made it through lockdown. The world's not ending yet. In the meantime, if you like some of these things, they're in my Poshmark store, which is ErikaChereeDesigns. If you're a Poshmarker, it's been pretty cool. I've only been on there for a few days, so I'll be listing more things, but so far these items are on the Poshmark store. So, and this was definitely under lockdown. Where was I going? Where? And what booty? All of that was going to be out. Price tag still on it. Check out my Poshmark store. If you see yourself in this, if this is your New Year's Eve slate, if this is your Halloween Barbie sleigh. It's on my Poshmark store.
It's not my fault.
You like nice things.
Yeah. You know exactly who I am.
Now, what's interesting about this one is, I love this jumpsuit. I really do. It is a large. Now, I've worn it a few times and I feel like it shrunk a bit in the dryer, but y'all know I'm working with curves, so it is very like stretchy and curve friendly, especially if you have like small waist, big booty. I don't even want to say it's a problem because it's not. Makeup, silhouette, whatever. Yeah, it's got great stretch for that. So I listed it as a medium on Poshmark because, you know, I want to be honest about how it fits, so that it complements their body type, whoever decides to purchase it. So it's a large, but I listed it as a medium, and you know, it's curve friendly. Like I said, I really do feel like it shrunk in the washing machine and dryer because I wore it a couple of times. So I'm giving myself, I've been told, a girlfriend of mine told me, Erica, you got 2 months. 2 months to list these things on Poshmark, and then you need to donate them. So I guess that's the rule of thumb. I'm going to hold on to these items for the next... No, I'm not holding on to them because they're going to sell. 2 months to sell them all, or else they'll be donated. I think that's a good idea. If there are any Poshmarkers out there, let me know what you kind of like, what your train of thought is when it comes to Poshmark and like your sales on Poshmark. Just fill a sister in because I'm still trying to understand the community, so I would love to know what you think kind of works.
No woman that can take your spotlight. If I wrote you a symphony, just to say how much you mean to me, what would you do? If I told you you were beautiful, would you date me on the regular? Tell me, would you? Well, baby, I've been around the world, but I ain't seen myself another girl like you. This ring here represents my heart, but there's just one thing I need from you. Say I do. Because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You could be my baby, let me make you my lady. Girl, you amaze me, ain't gotta do nothing crazy. See, all I want you to do is be my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love. Now if I wrote you a love note and made you smile at every word I...
Y'all, when I tell you I'm so excited about the space I have, so my boutique office area connects. There it is right there. Restroom for my guests to use, and then the walk-in closet. And I mean, it is walk-in, like it's deep. So excited. My inventory and everything can just be in here. Fabrics, like, I'm so excited to have this space. So for now, our Poshmark box is in here. And I'm just gonna keep cleaning out everything. We got some ways to go, but there is a vision ahead.